Recently, it was announced that Donald Trump only paid $750 in federal taxes while he was president. And in the 15 years previous to that, he had basically not paid any taxes.
It's not that he didn't pay any taxes.
Paid federal taxes.
He paid 900 something in taxes, but then had a loan for 72 and that in between.
Yeah.
And he spent $90,000 on his hair.
Right.
You know, every black girl I know understands. The brother was like, yo, get my whip up here done properly. Because it's part of his image. This is the deal, Vlad. Every time people talk about what they do in charity and what they do being a philanthropist, we need to understand they're not writing a check from their money. They're writing you a check from their taxable income.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, these people who you feel are just so giving to charity, they're only giving you 35% of what the taxes they have to pay, period. So if they make a lot of money and they would have a lot of tax, 35% of that tax can go to charitable needs. So understand when somebody comes in and go, oh, they wrote a $100,000 check, then they are trying to find places to put their tax money. And that's why you give them a tax certificate. That's what a write-off is.
Right. And people don't really understand write-offs either. People think it's just free money.
No.
You know,
right.
It's just, you could lower your taxes, but you still would be better off not giving that money. You know what I mean? You would keep more by not doing charity.
Right.
Right. And people don't understand that part. And look, this is probably why Trump was the first president in modern history not to show his tax returns. Everyone else has. And you know Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You spent some time with him.
Yep.
You actually somewhat defended him.
I didn't defend him. I just pay attention to a lot of the rhetoric from liberals.
So you're a big prediction guy.
Yeah.
You've done pretty well with the basketball predictions, I have to say. If you were to predict the 2020 election, Trump versus Biden.
Donald Trump.
You're saying Trump's going to win?
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. And let me explain. For all those people, I'm a black man in America. That means I don't care who becomes president. I don't. I've been saying, and I said it on here, and people literally in the comments, I only read them after we did that interview. But Donald Trump has done a lot trying to get the black vote now. He has literally made Juneteenth a federal holiday. Has donated put up $600 billion dedicated to black communities for business. And they said, well, he's just trying to get votes from black people. Well, that's how you do it. Right. If you give us something, that's how you do it. You'll get my vote if you take care of black folk. I'm not saying who's getting my vote, but I'm only telling you because it seems like the Democrats are trying really hard to bash Donald Trump as opposed to tell me what they're going to do about the issues. And if you keep talking to me about Donald Trump and not about what you're going to do different and why it's going to be different, then I don't really believe it. I think it's going to be the same rhetoric as it constantly goes on. Ice Cube came on and said, first we have to ask what they do for us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason I said Donald Trump is going to be the president of the United States in 2020 is because of big business. Big business would rather have Trump in there than have Biden. And to the point of they make so much money in tax cuts, corporate tax cuts, then why would you ever want to put somebody else in when he betters your business? And people say, well, he did this and he did this and he did this. Well, the United States is a corporation, and corporations rule this country. How the money is separated then. And when they talk about the change of power, if there's a change of power, what happens to our economy? Because if they come in and take down everything that he's put up, we're going to go back into a depression. And in May, we were in a depression. March, April, and May, we were in the Great Depression. So you have to pay attention to what's happening. You can't look at you. You can't look at, well, I feel this about the president. They hated George W. Bush too. They hated Bush.
Yeah.
And they just hated him. And then I saw him holding hands with Oprah, saying, Kanye really hurt you, huh? We'll be right back after this. I could not believe I saw George W. Bush sitting with Oprah holding hands. It's the same guy handing Michelle Obama candy. Like just a great guy now. But for 8 years, oh, he was the devil.
He was the devil. Right. And now he actually looks good compared to Trump. He actually bashes Trump.
Yeah, because he can. Because he has a dog in the fight.